Hi crocheters of the world! In this tutorial we will work together on this summer top that I created with the rings stitch, pattern stitch. So actually when I found this stitch I just thought it would be the best thing to do with it a summer top. I don't know, it was just like that. And actually here it is, my summer top. So part of the explanation you have it on this tutorial, and another part you have it on my blog. So let me explain this. In the tutorial, of course, I'm working on mine, which is a medium size, and I explain how to begin it with the circumference. So we begin it from the top. So we begin with the circumference of the neck, and then we go on with the 2 rounds of double crochets, and then we begin with the pattern for 4 rounds, and then we will work in rows for the opening for the arms. We will work the front side, the back side, and then again in rounds for the length that we need for our top, summer top. So, and on the front side and on the back side I also put some increases to give it this nice, a little bit ruffled shape, summerish, really summerish. Now another thing that I want to tell you is that on my blog, so in the tutorial, video tutorial, you will find the explanation of how to begin it, how to open it for the arms opening, and how to increase, and the most important part, and of course how to work the stitch, the pattern stitch in rounds. And on my blog you will have 3 more sizes. So this is a M size, and you will have the small size, the large size, and the extra large size. So you can work it in your size, so of course to fit yourself. Now another one thing that I want to tell you is that you can continue on to work it as a nice dress, summer dress. It could be really, from my point of view, it can be a really nice summer dress, but I just work it like this as a summer top. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoy it. Happy crocheting, and I am waiting for your comments. So to begin we need a chain on a 120 chains actually to begin, or 140, 160. So it depends on how large you want to be the circumference. It depends on the size that you are working. Now the beginning chain was worked, I worked it with a 3mm hook, and now I will work all the pattern with a 3.5mm hook. And I will show you, of course, normally we have to join in round and to continue on with the first round. But if you don't know how to join in round, if you are afraid to join in round, not to twist the chain, you can work the very first round as a row, and I will show you afterwards how to join. Now to begin we will chain 3 and into the 4th chain from the hook. So the first chain 3 is the first double crochet. Into the 4th chain from the hook we work 1 more double crochet, which means we actually worked a increase. And this is all about in the first round. We will work a increase, and into the next chain we will just work 1 double crochet. Then into the next, work an increase. 1 and 2. Into the next, work a normal double crochet, and just continue on like this, an increase, a double crochet, increase, double crochet all around. Then I will be back to show you how to, of course, how to continue on and how to join in round. Okay, so I finished the row, and now I want to join in round. So I will take my row, just be sure that it's with all double crochets facing you, and insert the hook into the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 3 and slip stitch really tight. Now here we have the tail, and into the 1st chain insert hook and take the tail through it, pull the tail through it like this, and now go back into the chain on the other side, and again the same thing, pull the tail through it. Go on 2 or 3 times. Again and again. This is my tummy. Okay, and now here we want to work something like this. Please let me explain. No, he really doesn't want to. Okay, so like this. Okay, then we can continue on. We have the round, and it's just perfect. Now for the second round we will work 20 increases. Even if you began with more stitches, we will work 20 increases all around, so randomly this time. So for the first, at the end of the first round we have 180 stitches, because we had 120 stitches and we increased into each of your second stitch, which means we increase 60 stitches, and 120 plus 60 is 180. Into the second round we will work 20 increases more, which means we will have 200 stitches. Oh my, 200 stitches all around. So I finished the second round too, and it's a little bit ruffled, but don't worry. Now I had to change the yarn. I had to change the hook in a half measure more, so I worked it with a 4mm hook, and the first with a 3.5, because I felt it was not perfect. So can you see, this is the idea. I cannot always rely on the hook that is written on the label of the yarn. So it's that you have to change it until you actually find the perfect connection, let's say, between the hook and the yarn. It's very important. So it's something that you have to feel, you have to think. So from this point we will work the ring stitch pattern, and we will work it in round. So I will show you only how to work it in round, so how to join the rounds, okay? It's a multiple of 10 plus 1, but because we work it in round, it's only a multiple of 10, so we have the multiple of 10. We just begin with chain 3, which is the first double crochet, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the first chain 5 space, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th insert hook, and single crochet, and continue on like this. And you will finish the first round working a slip to the last chain 5 space, a slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the hook. So I finished the first round, and now to begin the second we chain 1 and we single crochet into the first double crochet over the 3rd chain. So this is the first double crochet, and then we continue on with the pattern. I won't stay here and waste time showing you another time once again the pattern, because you already have the link below of the pattern tutorial, so you just watch it, and then will be really easy to understand how to work it in round. Okay, for the second round we single crochet into the first stitch, and at the end we work our 6th single crochet on the chain 5, and we slip stitch into the single crochet that we already worked. That's all. So we continue on with the pattern, which is 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets, then 1 single crochet into the single crochet, and we know that in each single crochet we will work the ring. All that I worked differently is, instead of chain 3 for the picot, I worked chain 4. So that's the modification that I worked. So chain 3 and now work chain 4 back, and you know, to work the ring. Okay, now I will work the second round. I will be back to show you how to begin the third and the fourth. So now I have all my rings ready. I am ready with the second round, and let's go with the third. For the third, it's really easy. We single crochet where we double crochet into the first round, and we double crochet into the fourth single crochet on the ring. Now, another very important thing is that as many rings as you have in this round, you will have for the next round, at least for the next round you will have. Okay, so it's 20. It's very important, the number. My is 20 because I had 200 stitches, double crochet. And for the rest you will see on the written instruction, and I don't want to waste time for this. Now let us begin with, as I said, with a chain 1 and single crochet, then chain 5 and into the fourth single crochet, double crochet, and so on. We will go on all around. Slip stitch into the single crochet. Okay, I finished the third round too, and now I want to show you how to begin the fourth. So actually it's 1, 2, 3, and we go on and repeat. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and we repeat. This was 1 and the second. So the fourth, it's actually the second of the sequence. So we work now we work the rings where we have the single crochets, and we have the single crochets here. So in between the rings, let's say, yes, in between the rings that we already worked. So what we do, we turn the work, and on the last chain 5 space we will slip stitch until we reach the middle of it. So one slip stitch, then the second one into the second chain, and into the third one more slip stitch. Okay, perfect. Now turn again, and now we are ready to begin. So chain 1, and over these slip stitches work 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3. And now we are ready to begin with the first ring into the single crochet and chain 4 for the picot, and 3 more single crochets on the chain 5 and chain 4, turn, and that's why we worked our 3 single crochets first, because into the last, actually, you know, into the third single crochet, which is this one, we will slip stitch, chain 1, turn, and work your 7 single crochet, and here we have our first ring of the next sequence, second actually sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And okay, that's it. What we want to do is to continue on like this all this round, and this is actually the last round, because afterwards we will begin to work in rows. I will show you how. So once you finish the round, this is the last round that we work, so now we will begin so we will divide. Insert the hook into the first single crochet and slip stitch to join. Of course you will finish with 3 single crochets, so we have 6. Now to begin another round or row, you will slip stitch into the fourth single crochet of the first ring to begin. Okay, we are in the position. Now, I said we want to divide, and we will divide like this. I have 20 rings all around, but you may have 22 or 24. I put 2 sizes more on my blog, on the written instruction. So you may have 22 or 24, but you will leave out 2 and 2 on one side and on the other side. I'm talking about the rings. So 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other side for the for the straps, sorry, I really didn't know the right word to use. So 2 and 2 rings, and we begin to work here the rest of the rings that we have. So I have 2 and 2, I have 20 all around. You may have, as I said, 22 or 24. We leave out 4 and 4, so 2 and 2 for the straps. This means 4. So I have 16, 8 on the front side and 8 on the back side. And we work like this. We will work the front side first, and then the back, and then the back side, and then we will join together. So we will work the front side until we reach the underarm, then the back side exactly the same, and then we will put some chains on the underarm, and we will work again all in one round. All in rounds, sorry. Now let us begin to work our 8, so the front side, let's say, or the back side, because will be exactly the same. So we begin with a double crochet, which means chain 3, and with the chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So single crochet, and we continue on with the pattern. 4 5. We continue on with the pattern until we reach the last ring that we have to work. Okay, so in my case there are 8. Working pattern, the second row, and into the third row I will show you how to increase, because we will begin to increase in the middle, actually will be. So I will show you how to increase too. Now work the second row first in pattern. So I finished my second round and I have 7 rings. Now into the third round we will increase, and I will show you how. And in each of our third round, this is row because we are working in rows, but in each of our third row or round, so even if after we work again all together in rounds, we will increase in each of our third row or round. Okay, now for the third row we just turn and we single crochet into the first single crochet, because we double crocheted into the first row. Single crochet, chain 5 3 4 5, and into the fourth single crochet of the first ring, work a double crochet. Continue on like this until you reach your 4th ring. So I have to work on my 4th ring, and I work my single crochet, chain 5, and normally for the pattern I have to work 1 double crochet on the 4th single crochet on this ring, but I will work like this: skip 2 single crochets of the ring, insert the hook into the 3rd and work 1 double crochet, chain 5, skip 1 single crochet and work 1 double crochet, and this is the increase. So instead of 1 double crochet we worked 1 double crochet, chain 5 and 1 double crochet. Into the 4th row we will work here in the middle 1 more ring, so we will add 1 more ring. Now continue on as the pattern says: 1 2 3 4 5, and finish the row. So for the 4th row we know that we split actually 1 ring, and we work half on one side, half on the other side. So we work the 4th row and until we reach the first double crochet of our increase, and we work the single crochet over it. So now that I worked my single crochet into the first double crochet of the increase, actually where I worked double crochet, chain 5, double crochet exactly in the middle, now I want to show you how to work the increase, so how to work the ring here. Now 3 single crochets into the chain 5, 1 more single crochet with picot, then 3 more single crochets into the same chain 5, chain 4, turn as you normally worked the rings into the first single crochet of our first 3 worked into the chain 5, slip stitch, chain 1, turn back, and on the chain 4 that you worked here, work 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then work 1 single crochet into the double crochet, and here we are with our ring that actually it's the increased ring. Okay, and then we will continue on with the pattern as we normally worked it until here. So I finished one sequence. Actually I worked from the 1st to the 4th, and now I want to repeat the sequence until the length it's perfect for the underarm. But because it's a summer top, we can leave about 5 centimeters for the underarm, okay? So for the ease. Now another thing, you will work like this for the length that you need, and you will stop into a 3rd row, because we work 4. These 4 rows we repeat them with the increase into the 3rd row. So you will stop into a 3rd row, okay? And I will continue on mine, and then I will show you how to join. So I will work the front and the back side, because the back side is actually the same, so you will skip 2 and then you will work exactly the same thing for the back side too. And then I will be back to show you how to work the chains underarm and how to join. But something more I want to tell you, it's that now I will repeat. So I will begin with 3 chains for the first double crochet, then chain 5 and single crochet over the double crochet here. And what I want to show you is how to work on the increase part, 3, 4, 5, because the rest is exactly the pattern. It's only on the increase part that maybe it's a little bit more difficult to understand, so that's why I want to 5. That's why I want to show you how to work it. Okay, so yes, here we are. It's here. So now we will work, we have 1 double crochet here, 1 double crochet here, so we will work 1 single crochet here. Then on the ring, on the top of the ring, we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, we chain 5, and we work the double crochet into the fourth single crochet, then chain 5 again, and on the top of the double crochet from the increase work a single crochet. And here we will work 1 ring and 1 ring on one side and on the other side into the second row of the repeating sequence. And this is how we have to continue on. So stop working into the third row 1 sequence. So you have to repeat it for the length that you need, but into the 3rd row of the sequence you have to stop and work the back side exactly the same, and I will be back to show you how to join. So I'm back. I finished the two, nothing old. I finished the 2 parts, all the 2 parts I wanted to say. So the 2 parts and the 2 sides, actually front side and back side. And as I said, for the first side that I finished, I worked the 3rd row. I repeated 3 times the pattern. So I stopped working the third row. I already worked the increase, as you can see, and I actually cut the yarn. And then I began with my second part, and here I conclude the fourth row too, not only the third, which is this one, but the fourth. And I stopped here because now I want to join to the front side and to continue on with the fourth row on this side too. So this will be actually, the fourth row will be actually the first round, okay? So that's why on the side that I finished, now I worked the fourth too, because it's actually the row that will be round, so we will actually join. Now to join the front side with the back side, we will join it here underarm, which means we have to put some chains. Now I will put 10 chains, so you have to put at least 10 chains, but if you want to put more, you have to put a multiple of 10, which means if you need more, then you will put 20. And from my point of view, 20 is really a large number of chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from my point of view, 10 is enough, but you will see. So maybe for an XL, for a large, extra large, maybe you will have to put 20, yes. So now I will continue on with the other side, with my fourth row. So actually into the double crochet, insert hook, and work single crochet, and then chain, and then 6 single crochets, then the ring, and so on. So I will work my fourth row on the other side too. I already joined on one side, and of course at the end I will chain 10 and slip stitch, and then I will show you how it looks already joined. So as I promised, here I am. I finished to join the back and the front side. So we have the most difficult part ready, and from now on we just continue for the length that we need, and we will continue on increasing into the each of our third round, because now we begin to work in round. The only thing I want to tell you is that here we will begin with the single crochet, because we are over the double crochet. So we single crochet, chain 5, and double crochet 3, 4, 5, and of course double crochet on the top of the ring, and we just continue on like this, and at the end we will single crochet, then skip 4 into the 5th, work a double crochet, because you know in this particular row or round we work single crochet, chain 5, double crochet, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5. So we actually alternate the single crochet with the double crochet. So because we have one single crochet here and one here, which means in the middle we will put one double crochet. So that's it. It's not very easy pattern, but once you understand the stitch, so the construction actually of the stitch, so first of all you have to watch, maybe to work actually a swatch on the tutorial of the ring stitch or rings, I don't know, now I don't remember the name, and then you are ready to begin the top, the summer top, because it's better to understand first how it goes, how it works, how it functions actually, the stitch. Okay, so make a swatch and then begin your summer top, and you'll see that you'll find it not very difficult, but neither easy. Okay, that would be all. Of course you have the written instruction on my blog, and I'm sure that if you really want to do it, so if you want, it's very important to want actually to work it. I'm sure you will succeed in. Yes, you have the written instruction and you have the video, so yes, that would be all. See you at the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to let me a nice thumb up and a nice comment. Bye bye.